What's up guys, XR Kiwis here and welcome back to another video. First of all, thank you for being here and choosing to click on a video. If you could of course leave a like, comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already, then that would be very much appreciated. So I'm live at the minute to show you my team, custom tactics, player instructions that I use, etc. And then I'm going to go post-com for the live game against Ultimate, just because it's easier than sit here trying to speak through, explain stuff while I'm playing the game. So I've got a game ready. I'll show you like the first 60 minutes because that's when I go 5-0 up, and after that time like it's just me passing it around, so it's pretty unnecessary. But yeah, live game we got against Ultimate that a lot of people have been asking for. So as you'll see on the screen here, I've rage sold a few players. I stopped at goal 2 this weekend league. Absolutely horrendous. I've never seen a worse game in my life than FUT Champs on this game. But I'm not going to make the video negative. Good video, positive video. But yeah, I rage sold Mbappe and De Bruyne. But this is the team that I was using. I start this way, by the way, so everybody gets full chem apart from Neymar at the minute. I see everybody on 10, well, 9 when I had them, 10 when I had them, and then Neymar's on 6, 7 with the right manager. But I switched to 4-4-2 in-game, sorry. Mbappe goes left striker for the finesse shots. Hazard goes left mid for the finesse shots. De Bruyne goes right centre mid for the finesse shots on his 5-star weak foot, same as Neymar. And then Firmino left centre mid for finesse again on his right foot. And then Fabinho does get subbed off for Salah, I'm pretty sure. And then again for the finesse shots on his left foot. So that's how the team lines up. I've got to get rid of the concept players here, because if not I won't be able to show you my custom tactics. But I can show you now custom tactics. 4-4-2, pressure on heavy touch, high width and depth. You'll see in the video, as soon as I get the ball, lose the ball, I just sprint and try and win it straight back. Balanced defensive style, decent width, and then players in the box, corners and free kicks are all pretty unnecessary anyway. But player instructions I leave completely untouched. I just leave them as default. Don't change anything. You can have a look at them quickly, and if they're not default, set them back to them. If you create a new team, then your custom tactics and player instructions and everything automatically go back to default. But yeah, that's the team that I use, custom tactics and player instructions. Let's go and get into the gameplay. So as we get into the gameplay, you'll see from the top of the screen here that it does say that I'm playing against Ultimate, and I'm playing an 82 rated team with 47 chemistry. So they got a few players out of position, but this is the sort of team that you want to be playing against Ultimate if you're looking to get the high finishes. Of course, I'll put it out there early, if you can't beat Legendary consistently, then honestly there's no point in trying to play Ultimate. Like, just learn to beat Legendary consistently by scoring 5 goals every game, and then move on to Ultimate. If you're not scoring 5 goals against Legendary, then Ultimate just isn't for you. Also, when I go into Ultimate games, I do not expect to keep clean sheets, just because the amount of age goals and stuff that Ultimate score, if they have a shot, like they could have 30 rated, I mean you can't get 30 rated, but they could have a 30 rated left back playing at striker, and if he shoots, it's a goal, 9 times out of 10. So I go into Ultimate games expecting the 5 goals, but I don't expect a clean sheet. If I do get a clean sheet, then it's just a bonus. But yeah, I wouldn't go into an Ultimate game expecting one. But yeah, definitely look for getting the 5 goals. And I forgot what I was going to say already actually. Oh, I haven't done a tutorial this year. I've only brought out now a couple of gameplay videos, live games, because honestly there's not much to put into a tutorial. Last year I done the fake shot stop, the stop and turn, the low driven shot, how to defend, to keep possession, to get corners, etc. None of that really matters this FIFA. To be honest, literally all it is a drag back and a finesse shot. Even defending wise, all I do when I defend is grab one player pretty much and sprint around after the player to try and win it back. Like, defending wise, all I do is sprint after them, because if you sprint at them quickly enough, usually they'll end up giving away possession. You don't actually need to tackle them. They'll play like a bad through ball or something, and you'll end up getting the ball back. So defending wise, I just sprint at players. And attacking, you'll see from this gameplay here, and if you ever watch any of my streams, I've started streaming again lately, stopped at the minute because I've had a lot of work, and I'm going away for the weekend. So yeah, but I'll leave my link to my Twitch in the description. If you watch my streams, you will realise that 95% of my goals that I score are just finesse shots. Edge of the box, near post, finesse shots. I usually use a drag back to get into that position, but that's all I do. Like low drivens this year, they work. I actually score a low driven, I'm pretty sure, in this game. But right on the screen here, as you can see, edge of the box, touch onto Neymar's right foot, finesse it straight into the top corner. Of course, these are timed finesses. I'm pretty sure most of them I'll hit a green. I might hit a couple that are like yellow, but with good enough players, they'll go in anyway. But yeah, you'll see on the screen, quick 1-2 into the space. I see that I can get the finesse shot off without a block. And near post, of course. The near post shots are so OP. Again, they've only got Casillas in goal, who's a small keeper. Small keepers on squad battles are good to play against. Any keeper, like 6'2" and under, find it very hard to save finesse shots. If you're playing against an ultimate Courtois or De Gea or something, then it's really hard to score. But against a guy like Casillas, who's only 6'1", you put any sort of height on it and they really just can't reach it. So you'll score a lot more goals against smaller keepers than you will taller keepers on this game. Even people like Lloris are easy to score against just because they're small. But yeah, it's just pretty much all finesses, which is why I've not done a complete tutorial on it. You'll see from this game. As again, here, I'm controlling the right back. All I'm doing is sprinting towards the player and hoping to win it back. And as I said earlier, they usually play a bad pass and they give it away. Now, passing on this game, you need to be wary of. You cannot be trying to play tough passes on squad battles. A lot of passes against Ultimate Squad battles don't come off anyway. Like, you can play a simple A pass to a guy in the centre of midfield right next to him and he won't play it in the direction. I know this because in squad battles you have the luxury of pausing it and being able to watch an instant replay. And you can see that in that instant replay where the arrow is, and the arrow will be pointed directly to your player, and that pass, even though it's a standing still position with a guy of like 90 short passing, that pass will go absolutely nowhere near the player's foot. Same with shooting. You can have a shot that's perfectly in the corner, green timed finesse, and they'll end up putting it wide. Stuff like that happens against Ultimate, and unfortunately there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to get on with it. Now, this goal was actually a goal that I would very rarely score on Ultimate. It's a through ball between the defence. Of course, it's a finesse shot near post at the end of it. Pretty much always is. But yeah, them type of through balls very rarely work against Ultimate. When you're trying to play a precision pass between two centre-backs, hardly ever reaches. The defenders block them all the time on this game. Usually there, I'll just open it up and go for a finesse. I'm not actually sure why I played the through ball, but for once it's come off. But I really wouldn't recommend that many through balls on this game. But a lot of people as well say, squad battles is boring, which I 100% agree with. It is boring as anything. It's just the same games most of the time, like just always looking for space for that edge of the box finesse. As I say that, I score one on the screen here. As you can see, right foot, no one around him, finesse shot, posting in. I actually don't think I hit that green either, but De Bruyne's got really good shots on this game, so it goes in anyway, and that's the 3-0 lead. Another edge of the box finesse. That's just all you need to look for. Like, there's no point in looking for crosses, looking for through balls and stuff, when all it is, it's just edge of the box. Of course, against Ultimate, it's not as simple as that. Like, you might be watching it on the screen now. I go for a lot of finesse shots. That one, luckily, falls back to me. But where's it come from? Again, an edge of the box finesse, gets blocked, but I get it back, and then go for the exact same finesse shot again. So, yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but that's pretty much all it is. Unfortunately, that's all you've got to look for. It is a boring way of playing, but unfortunately, it's the only way of playing. If somebody out there can tell me how they're beating Ultimate consistently that doesn't use edge of the box finesse shots, then I will be extremely surprised. But yeah, again, I wouldn't play Ultimate if you're not already beating Legendary by 5 goals. Clean sheets are pretty irrelevant. You'll hit 3,000 points against Ultimate most games, even if you win 5-1. So yeah, I've lost track of thought a minute there. People were talking about how boring it is, and it is. But have you played online on this game? Like, honestly, at least squad battles, you know where you're going. You know you're going to edge of the box finesse. If you're playing well, you'll win. I'll score a few away goals here and there, and it'll be fine. But online, every game is just people AI defending and then long shotting. So online on this game, it's just as boring to squad battles, in my opinion. I have got a couple of questions here to answer. One of them was squad battle rewards. Do I think they're worth it? It's hard to say because the actual rewards are good. Like top 10, you get an ultimate pack and 250k packs. Now they're really good rewards, but is it worth grinding out 45 games of a very boring game mode at a high quality? Playing ultimate every game or even half of the games is very tough and very hard on playing them games. So is it worth the strain of playing that many games for an ultimate pack and 250k packs? Probably not, to be honest. Like if you're playing all the games and you're only finishing like Elite 1, which don't get me wrong, Elite 1 is still really good. I'm not for any points then it's bad. But the rewards that you get for Elite 1 for 45 games of work really isn't that good. Like even the top 50, the bottom 50 and top 100, sorry, 100th place to 50th, them rewards are awful as well. Like unless you're getting top 50 in squad battles, it's not worth playing all of the games. And even then, it's down to luck. You've all seen my rewards this year, I'm sure, who are watching this video. You'll know that, really, I haven't packed anybody huge from any rewards yet. And I've come top 20 pretty much every time, 2 firsts, a 4th, and I've packed literally nothing in every single one of them. So it's probably not worth grinding out the 45 games, to be honest. But then again, any rewards on this game aren't great. The Division Rival rewards for the amount of games that you play aren't worth it. FUT Champs rewards are good, but you have to play in the most AIDS gameplay you've ever seen, so is that worth the stress? Like, all the rewards, I think that they should just up them. Like, not up them, but if you've got an ultimate pack, you should be guaranteed a walkout, in my opinion. Like, to get top 10 in the world, offline or not, is still solid. So you should be guaranteed a walkout of some sort, in my opinion. Monthly cards as well. Can't understand why they don't put monthly cards in squad battles. More people play squad battles than they do FUT Champs. And I think a lot of people would start playing it more if there was something at the end of it. As I said, rewards are poor as it is for squad battles. Just chucking even like 3 monthly cards in there would still make a big difference to people. And they don't have to go and grind FUT Champs to be able to get red cards, when a lot of people play squad battles as well. I actually score a low driven there, which is a surprise. After the patch, actually, the low drivens have gotten better if you want to start doing them. But I'm pretty sure I end the gameplay around here. Like the next 30 minutes is just me sort of passing it about, shooting near post for corners and that. I didn't think you guys would want to watch that. I do win the game 5-0, as you'll see in a minute though. I switch into 4-3-3 defensive as well by like the 80th minute if I'm trying to keep a clean sheet. But you'll see that I did win 5-0 at the end. I got 4 corners, got the 10 shots on target needed. Pretty much all of them edge of the box finesses. There was 1 or 2 inside the box where I just shoot near post hoping to get corners. And you'll see from the end of the game here, we pick up 3,312 points for beating Ultimate 5-0. With a small keeper, bad chemistry team, 82 rated, 3,300 points is really good. If you can get like 3,000 points consistently every game, then you'll get first quite easily. But that was actually the first game that I played this week as well, so just stopped at that and thought I'd show you that game. I really appreciate you guys being here and choosing to click on the video. Of course, let me know in the comments down below if you've got any questions or anything. If you could, of course, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, then that would also be really appreciated. That's going to be the end of the video for me, guys. Thanks for watching.